Hello you guys, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, what you just saw me doing was going through my stocks and selling them because that's the money that I'm taking to pay for the house. I decided that I don't want to take out a loan. It feels like I'm kind of repurposing the money that went into all the stocks, and it feels good to invest into a house instead. So yeah, that actually feels kind of liberating to do, but like I have so many different ones that I can't do it all, sell everything in one go, so I'm just taking some time here and there when I get the call to do so. And other than that, yes, this is the Airbnb I'm staying at, and I feel like I want to be very careful to not make it look like I'm fine when I'm not. For the most part, I am fine, but of course there is obviously some sadness when it comes to my relationship, even though I'm the one that ended it. There are things that I obviously loved about the person I was with, and I do think about them, and it does hurt that I'm getting the realization that we might never be able to have like an actual conversation about what happened and why, because we're so not on the same page, and right now is not the time for me to be more understanding of the other side than my own, because that's been my pattern for all of my life. And then I was going about getting my needs met in a manipulative way because I couldn't be about what I need directly. So there's that, but I don't feel like talking about it too much on the channel now. That might change. I don't know. I always feel like when it involves other people, I do want to respect their privacy and that they did not choose to have their life on display on a YouTube channel. So, but then again, everything is relationships, so I don't know, but right now I don't feel like speaking about that more than what I just did. And yes, today's actually the first day where I'm going back to work, and I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. I'm looking forward to it because I do feel genuine connection to several of my colleagues, and I feel like those are probably gonna get better, and the other ones, I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, I don't mind my actual work, and especially knowing that it's going to be for a limited time, because I will hand in my notice, not today, but I will probably speak to one of my bosses. And yeah, so let's get ready for the day. One of the things that I felt when I came back to Frankfurt, I did want an Airbnb situation where I would be able to cook. Like there's a little stove with like 2 plates and well, a microwave isn't for cooking, but I could warm things up, and there are actually a bunch of pans and pots and stuff. But I did realize I don't actually feel like cooking right now. I feel like having food prepared for me, but I am nowhere near wanting or being able to eat out every day. That would not be abundance at this point. That would be delusional if I did that. So that wouldn't feel good. And then I remembered I have this app, and it's called Too Good To Go. You have that in Germany and in several other European countries at this point. And it's an app where you can see what kind of restaurants or cafes or even shops are selling their food that is left over from the day for a very reduced price. And I knew there's like a lot of Indian restaurants on there, and I love Indian food, and so I went on there and I bought a few things yesterday. Let me show you. So that would solve my problem of wanting cooked meals but not having to cook them myself and not having to spend so much money on it. So let me show you. I got this from an Indian restaurant. It's like, well, obviously rice and zucchini and potatoes and some sort of spicy sauce, and it was really delicious. I had that for dinner last night. As you can see, like the sizes are, I mean, this is several meals for me. Then I also got something from Dean and David. This is a salad, and you saw me put this on my oatmeal. It's, well, it doesn't look nice anymore, but it was dessert, something with some sort of banana cream that I added to my oatmeal. And they actually also gave me a bag with, I think it was bread. I didn't even check, but I gave that to somebody. And then I also felt like, well, I want to have some fresh fruit, and there was this place at the Hauptwache B-Ebene, Vitamininsel, the Vitamin Island, that where I got all of this. And let me read you the prices. So the Indian food was €5. The 4 things of fruit, that was €4.50, which is really, I mean, I couldn't buy that much fruit, and it was really delicious at a store. And the Dean and David surprise bag was €6.90, and if you know their prices, this is a really good deal. I'm gonna have the Dean and David for lunch at work today, and then maybe the Indian for dinner or for lunch tomorrow. So I'm all set for like 3 days. Didn't have to cook, and it actually didn't cost me that much, which is a factor for me right now, because yeah, of course I still get paid while I work, but I don't know how, I mean, it's gonna put me in the reality of where I am in creating like the money exchange myself when I leave there. And yeah, so I do feel like right now is a good time to not go like be spending all this money and telling myself that I'm in abundance that way. I mean, abundance, as you can see, abundance can also come with being frugal. Abundance is about creativity. So if you're traveling in Germany and you feel like you can't or don't want to eat out all the time, but you do want to have like cooked meals and don't feel like doing it yourself, or don't even have the possibility of doing it yourself, do check out the app. I'm not sponsored, but Too Good To Go. If you want to ever sponsor me, I'm open to that. I really appreciate the app. I think it's great. Let me show you. So here, when I'm on the start page, it suggests all the different places that are near me, and yeah, I think it's great. Highly recommend. It's kind of too early to go to work. I don't start until 11:30 and it's 10:10, but I do feel like I want to get out of the house. So I wonder if I should just start making my way towards work, and then, I don't know, maybe just walk around for a little bit, or yeah, I don't know, sit on a park bench or something. I feel like I do want to be outside, and the battery is about to die. So I hope you enjoyed this morning vlog with me, and yes, looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye.